Hey guys, it's Cobalt here, and welcome back to another customizing time-lapse video. We're just gonna get right on into this time-lapse, and essentially, I had the genius idea to take a walrus LPS and a lion or tiger body, combine them, and turn it into a Sabertooth tiger LPS custom. So this was one of many customs that I made to take and sell at LPSCon, and this custom and the other two Sabertooth tigers that I'll be showing you again at the end of the video have unfortunately all been sold, but I really appreciate that so many people were excited about these guys and really like them, because that makes me super motivated to make more of them. And shout out to the one person at LPSCon who gave me a walrus to make another one of these guys. I really appreciate it. So for all three of these customs, they are all done with a walrus head, but then they have different cat bodies depending on the vibes that I wanted to go with for each Sabertooth. But for the one that you are seeing being created in this video, it is a walrus head on a lion body, and this is the one that started it all and made me inspired to make so many more of these guys, because my initial inspiration was my friend Voodoo actually was making some Sabertooth customs out of wolf cats, and I thought, that is so cool. I've never made a Sabertooth tiger or a Sabertooth cat custom before. I kind of want to try that. So I was racking my brain thinking of what base I wanted to do, because obviously I wanted to do something different than what Voodoo was doing. And then I realized walrus LPS already have built-in tusks, so it would kind of be perfect. And I'm already known for doing pretty wacky head swaps, so I feel like the fact that I did this is no surprise to anybody, but it gives me a really great use of all of my walrus bases now, so I'm pretty happy about that as well. Although, I'll be honest, G7 LPS, which is what I use the head for this custom, are very hard to head swap when it comes specifically to their heads, because their neck pegs are actually a little bit weird, and I plan on making a video about that soon in the future, so we're not going to talk about that here, but let's talk about the sculpting. So for the sculpting, I sculpted this guy's ears. Obviously, we got to make him look more like a cat somehow, and I also sculpted his fluff. And those are two things that are consistent with all of these customs, because obviously I needed a way to make this walrus look like a cat, and you gotta give him ears, and you gotta give him a little bit more of a fluffy face, especially with the lion body that has such a fluffy neck. I felt like adding fluff to this one was definitely very important. But again, when it comes to my other two customs that you will see at the very end of the video, I kind of changed them up a little bit, sculpted them differently, and gave them different aspects. And then when it came to colors, I decided to make this guy blue and icy. I think because of the Ice Age movies, I associate Sabertooth tigers with the color blue, even though there's no characters in that movie who are blue, and obviously real ones are not blue either, but I just get icy vibes from them, so that's why I decided to make a blue one. Also, I love blue, and I have a lot of different blue paint, so it allowed me to really mess around with this guy and have fun with him. But besides that, there's not really too much that I have to say about the overall painting process of this guy, so you can just sit back, relax, and watch me paint the rest of him. Alright, coming back in with the voiceover. So we are pretty much almost done with the custom now. I had a lot of fun painting this one, like I already said, and now let's get on to the reveal. So you have already seen this custom if you watched the video where I showed you all of the customs that I was taking to LPSCon to sell, and like I said, this guy and the other two that I'm about to show you that I've been hyping up have already been sold, but I will be making more in the future, so in my next custom drop, you will probably see at least one more of these guys. And here are the other two that I made. I also made a pink one and an orange one. I really really love all three of them. I'm not sure which one is my favorite, but I really like how they're all like super different, even if they're the same idea. So I also wanted to show you how many different varieties you can make of this character, because you guys can totally make one for yourself. I'm not going to go ahead and gatekeep the walrus head swap. If you guys want to make a saber-tooth tiger or a saber-tooth cat, go ahead, go do it. Change it up, make something unique, make something cool. And if you make something inspired by this idea, definitely go tag me wherever you decide to post it so that I can check it out, because I would love to see your amazing work. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!